Hi everyone, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make a Mexican salsa, a classic dish, an accompaniment that is had as a dip along with some tortilla chips, or you can make nachos, or you can add it along with, serve it along with some quesadillas, or with any other Mexican dish of your choice, and it tastes absolutely delicious. This is one of the most classic salsas that you can ever make. So without wasting any time, let me just dive right in and let's start cooking. So to begin making the Mexican salsa, you need some nice ripe red tomatoes, and I have some ripe red tomatoes here. It's absolutely fresh and it's soft and it's juicy. So go ahead and add these tomatoes into the pressure cooker. But I love pressure cooking the tomatoes because it brings in the nice juicy texture that you exactly want for a classic salsa. I'm going to add just about a tablespoon of water because the moment we actually pressure cook it, the tomatoes will release a lot of water. You will see that after pressure cooking, and we'll release it immediately and allow it to cool. So let's just cook the tomatoes first. After about 2 whistles, turn off the heat and release the pressure immediately with a fork. So after about a whistle, I turned off the heat and I'm ready to release the pressure. So just simply lift the weight off. Be careful when you lift the weight off, and notice how beautifully the tomatoes are cooked. The skin is about to peel off. So I'm just going to allow the tomatoes to cool a bit, and then we'll peel the skin of the tomatoes and then chop them up. So I've transferred the tomatoes to a bowl, allowing it to cool, but then the skin comes out quite easily. So just take out the skin using a fork, or you can wait for it to cool completely as well. All right, let's get chopping. Just going to cut the onions up, just remove the core, get the skin out, and I'm going to finely chop up the onions, okay? And to do that, you will see how I just do that. A chef's knife is really helpful. And thinly slice up the onions. There you go. Finely minced up onions. All right, this looks great. This is done. Next is the green chilies. I would go low on green chilies if you don't want your salsa to be too spicy. So depending upon the type of chili you have, this chili is a little bit more fatter and thicker, and so it's not as spicy. But if your green chili is thinner, then you might want to add a small one. If your green chili is like this, just one is good. If you like it spicier, you can add 2. But we're going to be adding hot Tabasco sauce as well, so which is a chili sauce, the pepper sauce, which has like a tang from the vinegar as well as the chilies, right? So that's going to give in a kick to the salsa. So that's good. Finely chop it up. Ensure that the green chilies are always finely chopped up. So because when you're picking up your salsa, you don't want a bite of chili in you and then saying, ooh, ha, right? That's great. So next comes the coriander leaves that I'm going to, I love using the stem up as well. Don't waste the stem of the coriander leaves. Go ahead and chop them up. Okay, finely chop up the coriander leaves, and there you go. So this is done. And I'm going to slice up my lemon and keep it ready. And I'm going to take my bowl and simply add all of this into the salsa bowl. And that's where I'm going to mix all the ingredients for the salsa up and keep it ready for serving in the same bowl. So I'm just going to get a few pieces of tomato at a time, and we're going to chop it up. There you go. This looks good. Now that these tomatoes are chopped up, I'm just going to go ahead and pick them up and add it into my bowl. So now we're ready. Just going to add in the salt, some Tabasco sauce. Be careful, it's a hot chili pepper sauce, so add it as much as you think you want. I would say about 5 drops, and if you like it spicy, make it 7, more 10. Okay, so now it depends upon the heat of your sauce. There are many different types of chili and pepper sauces available. Use any that you like and love. And some sugar to cut out that sourness. Just a dash of cumin powder. This is roasted cumin, which I powder and keep, and some lemon juice to add to the tang of the salsa. That's it. All you have to do is to now mix it up, and your salsa is ready. Let's give it a taste. Brilliant. I love the spice. You know, a salsa always sits for another couple of hours along with all the spices, and it brings out more flavor. So what you should always do, make it ahead of time. If you're having a party, put it in a cling wrap, cover it with a cling wrap and put it in the refrigerator and serve it nice and chilled and take it out just before you're ready to eat. And it tastes absolutely wonderful and delicious. So I really hope you enjoyed watching the recipe of how to make this Mexican salsa, the classic salsa, which has the flavors from the Tabasco sauce, cumin, a dash of sugar, lemon, coriander, and those green chilies and onions, along with the stewed tomatoes. Trust me, you will love this recipe. I've been making this for so many parties year after year, and every time someone says this is the best salsa they have tasted. So go ahead and give the salsa a try, and you can make the best salsa in your kitchen just like me. So until then, until next time, happy cooking and healthy eating.